Breaking news, my country people. Sadly, we've lost another patriotic Nigerian who is a member of the NYSC serving in Adamawa State, who died while watching the penalty shot of the match between Nigeria and South Africa during the African Cup of Nations on Wednesday. This is coming after a former member of the House of Representatives, Dr. Karo, who represented the Ika Federal Constituency of Delta State, was reported to have slumped and died while watching the same match. The young corps member, who was identified as Samuel, was an indigene of Kaduna State, who is said to have died just before the last kick that ensured Nigeria's victory in the match. A witness who gave account of the incident in a social media post had said they lost one Nigerian during a victorious celebration over South Africa at our sports viewing center here in Numan. The corps member who was serving in Numa from Kaduna State fainted before the kick of the winning goal. And at this point, he died before they could reach the hospital in Numan. May his soul rest in peace. Now, the NYSC coordinator in Adamawa State, Jungi Dennis, who stated that he received the news of Samuel's passing, added that he was awaiting more details of the incident. Guys, this is really unfortunate and sad. I am so taken aback by what's happening currently. We are yet to shake off the shock of how a former House of Rep member slumped and died while watching the match. And here we have a young patriotic Nigerian who is a member of the National Youth Service Corps, the NYSC, was serving in Adamawa State, who died while watching the penalty shots out of the match between Nigeria and South Africa. And he noted that he never liked watching penalty shotouts because he couldn't bear the tension, the anxiety during this penalty shootout. I can tell he must have suffered from a heart-related issue, but it is so sad that he has met his end. This is the reason why most people are being advised to leave the center even before the penalty shootout. At this point, Nigerians watch the match with empty stomach. But then, what can we say? I don't watch matches again for many years, and my health is perfect. Know yourself and don't follow multitude to do things, and it will be fine with you. May God grant him eternal rest. Must he watch the match? Maybe he was suffering from heart-related disease. He shouldn't have watched the match at all. May his soul rest in peace. Now, even as an athlete, you need to see me during the shootout. May his gentle soul rest in peace. He loves Nigeria so much, but penalty shootout is not for everybody, especially those with heart problem. You can faint and never wake up again. See the headache I was experiencing from watching that extra time and penalty shootout. I haven't recovered even up till now. May his gentle soul rest in peace. By the time the games reached penalty shootout, I told my boss I couldn't watch, and I went out and listened to what's going on inside because I know myself. Now guys, all these are reactions from Nigerians. Those that really watched the match had given tales of how they endured during the match session. And I can tell you that it wasn't easy for most Nigerians to hold themselves during the penalty shootout. It wasn't easy. It only takes courage and those that have strong minds to bear and endure the tension because it was so tensed. People had BPs. A lot of people had this shock, and this shock now has led to the death of this young man. I must say, penalty shootout is not for the weak-hearted. It's not for those that are weak-hearted. So it's best you know yourself. It's best you know your body. Study yourself well so we can avoid all these unnecessary deaths. Now, this could have been avoided had it been the young man knew and got up immediately, even before the penalty shootout. He wouldn't have experienced this shock. He wouldn't have slumped. He wouldn't have suffered an heart attack. A lot of people cannot bear. And I can tell a lot of Nigerians really put their hearts and their minds into this game. Who knows? Some may say, well, he may have played a ticket and his ticket, would have caught or something. Guys, that is not it. So, my country people, may the soul of Samuel rest in perfect peace. It is unfortunate that Nigerians are crying for the loss of an APC chieftain who died, slumped and died during this match. And here we have an energetic, strong Nigerian that serves in Adamawa. An NYSC copper now has lost his life because of this very game. So, my country people, we don't want this celebration to turn into mourning, but it's obvious that people could not bear the shock, and a lot of people really passed out during the last games. I really hope the family would, have the strength to bear this loss, and I pray that the soul of Samuel will rest in perfect peace. It is unfortunate and very, very unfortunate and sad that we got to hear this news amid the joyous moments. Nigerians were celebrating. We were happy that yes, we finally entered the finals. We finally scaled from the semi-finals to the finals. People were celebrating. But now, a Nigerian Youth Corps member slumped and died while watching the Super Eagles match against South Africa, against Bafana in Adamawa. My country people, what are your thoughts on this? I guess he shouldn't have watched the penalties, because it's obvious that these penalties are actually death trap that is not meant for the faint-hearted. And I know it really messed with a lot of people's emotions. That is why he had this heart attack and he slumped and died. Guys, I'm dropping here.